Donk_34SIT. Ain't no more Magna Life, it's Burt Life, baby. Yeah. Tune into the channel, man. We got footage every day, man. Burt Life season. Let's go.
You done came over here. You done came over here telling that man shit like that.
Look, they getting that wet sand and bump game, right? That jet black. Right. Bump. What's happening, YouTube? We back with another one. It's hot in here, man. We got the fans blowing, but it is hot outside in Richmond today. Man, we in the 90s right now, man. So, JD from Donk sent me my bumper filler for the front. So I got that. That's perfect. Got the bumper filler for the front. I'm tired of getting these crack ones and all that. So I got a full new bumper filler. I ain't gonna say new as used, but it's in good condition. As you see, this week, I had wrapped the pillars. You know what I mean? This is the passenger side. You know what I mean? So, wanted to see what this color looked like in the vert, like actually on the car, even though we ain't got no paint on it yet. And the reason why I don't have paint on my vert right now, and a lot of people waiting on progress to see what was going on, I'm really waiting on wheels. I sold the 26s. I feel like 26s are small, so I really didn't want 26s right now. So I didn't want 26s. I ended up selling them to AJ on 34s. It was cool, had a 7-inch lip, and the lips are big. I like the lip size. So I always wanted 28s. I'm doing 28s. I'm going 28 by 12s. We got the Bond Star 2.0, so I got my own rim coming out again for the Donk. All right. And Amani just came out with big caps, so you already know we got to have them big caps on here. Also, a lot of people don't know, but I sold the Viper motors. I sold them, you know what I mean? Since I'm moving to Hawaii at the end of the year, I sold the Viper motors just because I know it's gonna be hard to get parts over there if anything breaks. So I went to LS Turbo. Again, LS Turbo. So if you know Jay Stroker, go on Instagram right now, Jay Stroker. He beat Dunk Master. He done beat a couple people. I think he's supposed to race Boost Doctor this year. I'm in this camp. We're going to put that motor out the Monte Carlo. Yes. Yes. We're going to get this thing over 1,000 horsepower. True 1,000 horsepower. You know, over 1,000 horsepower. And we slapping it in here. As you see on the last episode this week, matter of fact, he's writing me right now. Yeah, he's writing me right now. My bad. But he put the motor mounts in. So we got the motor mounts for the LS. The turbo, I ain't gonna tell you how it's coming, but just know it's about to be very special. So he had to come here and talk to the paint man. They gotta work some things out with the body. Because as you know, a turbo gotta have the exhaust exit. So you know what I'm saying, we gotta do some things for that thing. But that's the reason why it's been a hold up. So once Amani sent me the donor wheel, I hit a couple people up that had 28 by 12s. Unfortunately, I didn't hear back from none of the people. And it's understandable because 28 by 12s are very expensive. Nobody want to sell them. Nobody want to let me rent them. Nobody want to just send me a donor wheel, just one for the week. And I understand that. You got to respect other people's stuff. They work hard for it. So I can only respect it. So finally, Amani is going to send me a 26 by 12 so I can get whatever I got to do to cut back here because nobody's done a 28 by 12 on a convertible. Donk. Nobody. And I understand because you got to back half the car, a lot of people saying, and I don't think you have to back half the car. So we're going to take the 26 by 12, see what I got to do. Whatever it is, I got to get the cutting done right now so we can get the paint so I can pull this car out the end of the year. A lot of stuff we got to do. We still got to paint the frame, candy, take it up. We still got to put my butt pan in. That don't take that long. I think I got a hole in the floor over there. We got the floor pan, so we got to put that in. And other than that, man, that's really it. I think next week we go to the frame shop, and I will go to Maryland, show y'all what's happening to the frame. Hopefully the wheel be in next week, because they got to frame brace this car. Like I said, we're doing over 1,000 horsepower, so it's got to be, welded nice and tight. I don't want my frame buckling, none of that. So long story short, we got to get the frame done next week. We're keeping the shell on the car so they could weld all my bracing. We got to notch the back, and I think we got to notch the front for the 28s to turn. And like I said, I'm going to get all my welding done in Maryland at that time. So that way when it comes back, they can take the frame off, get it candy. Jay Stroker going to make sure the motor mounts is perfect. Gonna slap the motor, the bare block in there, make sure it don't hit the firewall. And then we'll come back. They'll get the frame ready. They'll start prepping the body on the Donk. Again, prepping the body on the Donk. Make sure everything's straight. My quarter panels are straight, but you still gotta do body work regardless. So once they do the body work on this thing, then the frame will get, the car will get painted. I really came up here today because I need to take this rack off. I want to do 24 karat gold. I do gold plating, but this is not chrome, so I cannot gold plate. I get a lot of customers asking, can you gold plate my stuff? And it's got paint on it. I can't do it. So even myself, I got to send this off, and I'm sending it off to Cali to Nation Motorsports, and he's gonna strip it, put it in nickel, and then he'll gold plate it for me and send it back. I'll put it back together. As far as my wheels, when they come, I will do the gold because I do not like the gold that comes from the factories, from the Forgiato, Amani, Coleon. I don't like the gold because it's not 24 karat gold. It's like liquid gold or stuff like that, or powder coated, which I respect it, but nothing like that 24 karat gold. It's their jewelry gold, So long story short, we got a lot of stuff to do, and I got a little bit of time, and I leave at the end of the year to Hawaii, and I gotta take this Donk to Hawaii, all right? Because I sold the Magnum, and I gotta have a car to drive. I'll be like going crazy in Hawaii while I'm living over there with no car. So I will be making shows back and forth. I will ship it back and forth to shows and events. Hopefully I can put on a show in Hawaii, and maybe some of y'all Donk riders can come over there, or the 34 gang come over there. You know what I mean? Because I'm still in the 34 games. Don't think I'm not dropping no 34s again. This has got to happen. It's 34 games. I hope y'all enjoyed this build. I know it's been a long process. I had this car for a year now. But we are going to get rocking and rolling. We got a game plan. Like I said, Jay Stroker, Paint by King, just came in here last week, and they came over with that game plan so they both could get the car and both get their job done. Like I said, we got over 1,000 horsepower Donk. I got all my parts here. Donk parts. Shout out to Donk Parts for giving me parts. I appreciate everything. I'm wrapping my own interior, so you ain't got to worry about that. 34 gang. You ain't got to worry about that. I'm wrapping everything. As you see, it must look good in there. So I'm about to rock with this color with my paint. If you go to my Instagram, Bond_34SIT, I rebuild the paint. If you go a year ago when they made my first test panel, I got the paint color what I'm going, and how I'm doing it. Yes, the firewall, the jams, everything will be faded, you know what I'm saying? Faded, you know what I'm saying? I gotta have that wet, faded all the way through the car. That's a lot of big heavy hitters in the Donk game. The Donk game is getting stressful. We can't get quarter panels and stuff like that. Luckily, I bought everything that I needed before this pandemic hit and before the Donk game got real crazy. But long story short, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in, gang. And man, stay tuned to the build. We got a lot of things coming in the next week. Amani Ford, shout out to y'all for making me another wheel. Tierra Grill got me a grill going on this with my name in it. So shout out to Tierra. They've been with me since 2011. $1 million smile always on the cars. Paint by King for making this happen, man. A lot of people don't get a Donk done in a year, and I'm about to make that happen because I had dropped this off at the end of last year, and really I told him I need to get all my parts before we start rocking and rolling. A frame off is not cheap. You're starting at 20 grand on a frame off, you know what I mean? And if people don't know what a frame off is, the shell comes off the car. and then the frame is by itself. You basically get all new parts, new bushings, new bolts, everything. There's none in here right now, but you can see that car over there on the rotisserie. That's basically what a frame off is. But I appreciate y'all 34 gang. Stay tuned to the channel, Bond_34 SRT. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, man. And don't forget to comment, man, because we're doing the giveaway by the 1st, man. I gotta make that happen for y'all, man. Y'all got me at the 10K. So appreciate it. Y'all take it easy. Peace.
All right. Let's see what's going on here. Boom. There you go.